Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Sarwani. I'm from Class C 2019, Mulawarman University, Faculty of Science and Culture, Study Program English Literature. Today I'm gonna be review the book that is Cultural Theory and an Introduction from Philip Smith. Which specifically I'm gonna be review about chapter 8, that is Culture, Structure, and Agency. Three at synthesis. The first one is Pierre Bourdieu. This is a little bit his biography. The French sociologist Pierre Bourdieu is arguably the most important figure in cultural theory and the cultural research today. While the intellectuality quality in his talk is one of significant factor in the accounting for his status, the ability of his work to appeal the diverse audience is equally crucial. With the Bourdieu, there is something for nearly everyone. Bourdieu's early writing displayed a number of theoretical influences, including functionalism, structuralism, and existentialism. Some passages in those works are remains of Jean-Paul Sartre and others of Louis Althusser. By the late 1916s, he had begun to weave these threads together in a more coherent vision and to develop his own model of society as he worked toward the draft of his important theoretical statement outline. A theory practice. 1936. Bourdieu's theory then emerged from dedicated long engagement with both objective and subjective social theory. Having worked from both sides of the methodological and epistemological divide, he was in a unique position to develop an attempt at synthesis. Perhaps the best way to summarize this synthesis is thought and application of Bourdieu's key concept. Next is Anthony Giddens. This is a little bit his biography. Anthony Giddens' theory of structuration is widely held to present one of the most influential efforts to ever come the division of micro and macro thought as the appreciation of the role of culture in social life. While Gideon does not make much use of the word culture or even have an elaborated understanding of its composition and the content, his work places an emphasis on the role of interpretation and meaning system in human life. It should therefore be considered an important interpretation in the field of cultural theory. His distinctive approach is the best expressed in Tile Construction Society Giddens 1984. Giddens suggests that action and structure models are equally fluid. He writes, if interpretation sociology are founded as it were, upon an imperialism of subject functionalism and structuralism, propose an imperialism of the social object. Attempting to overcome this dualism, he suggests we think of the structure and agency as a duality in which both parts are mutually supporting. The theory that Giddens developed to try to capture this activity is better characterized as an example of synthesizing ideas, rather than as a systematic model like those of, say, Person or Habermas. At the core, Giddens' vision is a model of the active and creative human subject, and he argues vigorously against a view that humans are domained contracted by rules and external structure, such as document social fact. At the same time, Gideon is distant himself from what he sees as the unremitted individualism and subjectivism of etymology and phenomenology. In trying to find path between this position, Gideon suggests that structure needs to be thought of as something internal to the individual rather than as something external to them. He insists that in the ideal analysis,